Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we mail it in for Dia de los Muertos, or as you uncultured fucks might say,
Just go through it fast. That's the way you get through it. You just as fast as speed. I'm going to speed up.
Can you say what it was again?
Dealers versus. Dealers versus. Happy
But for the uncultured folks, it's the Day of the Dead.
No,
wait. The fucking uncultured, I thought.
Fuckers.
Yeah.
My name is McNeil. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Kathy Cool, Jeff Andreezy, and Miss Becca Sue.
The production values are incredible on the Bourbon Daily. Yeah.
Jeff got a hat now?
Yeah,
I know, right? And
he turns into Mike Veach. After midnight, he turns into Mike Veach.
Look at there.
Oh my God, he is Mike Veach.
It even has a little cigar holder on top.
So you can light your fucking head on fire.
Yeah.
You
Right?
gotta take pictures of your shadow, because that's like a Mike Veach thing. You gotta impersonate that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a thing.
See, this is
Woo!
Yeah. What is the actual thing we're celebrating today? One more time, McNeil.
Dia de los Muertos.
That is not. That is
Muchos.
It's
Muchos nachos.
Dia de Muertos.
Yeah.
What? Muertos.
Muchos. I think it's muchos.
Muchos
It's
nachos.
Muertos.
I think it's muchos.
Muertos.
It's not muchos.
Muchos
Muertos.
I heard
nachos.
McNeil say it. She's a professional announcer.
I'm
She
not
is
that
making me hungry.
Yeah. So we'll be, I don't know, we'll be talking about that at all. Who knows? It's a mailing it in show. The group, Kathy will keep us on track today. So
you're
that's
in
good
luck
news.
tonight.
McNeil said there's something she did want to talk about. What is that, McNeil?
So we're still kind of like in fall, right? So
Sure.
I have this irrational fear of so I like pumpkins. I like to put the pumpkins on my porch and how decorative gourd season, right? So I like all of that, but I don't like the ones that have warts on them. And I know how irrational this is because I feel like if I touch them,
I don't like the warts ones either.
But I feel like I'm gonna get one on my hand and then I'm diseased.
It's not a toad.
I don't like that, and I know how irrational it is. I know that's
not a tumor.
I know that's not a thing that's going to happen, but it's a very irrational fear for me. So I don't touch those. I don't buy those. But I wanted to know if you had an irrational fear that you're I literally know that can't happen, but I'm not going to risk it.
Not going to risk it.
Yes.
Irrational fears are really good.
Becca's got two. Okay.
Got two. One has happened to me, so it's not that irrational, and the other one is irrational. One of the one that's not happened, but I feel like this isn't that irrational. Whenever I'm walking over grates,
oh fuck
I get so terrified of my phone and my stuff. I'm like, oh my God, it's all gonna drop.
My phone's gonna go.
I don't ever drop my phone.
Right.
But if I'm walking over grates, I'm like, I'm gonna drop my fucking phone down these grates. Oh my God. And I'm like, oh God, where's my phone at? Why would it fly out of my pocket while I'm walking over grates?
It could, like a toaster, just pops out of there.
It never falls out any other time, but when you're on the grates.
If I'm walking over grates, I just expect it to leap from my hand and just throw itself down the grates.
Freedom. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one, which once again is not that irrational because I have in fact done it. Luckily, where it happened at was at work and not at a gas station, but driving off with the gas nozzle in your vehicle.
Really?
Oh,
that is a.
You did that?
I did.
It was a serious irrational fear.
Yeah, it was a crazy, it was just a chaotic, insane night out in the oil field, and we had stuff breaking down and stuff around. It was just a really terrible night, and and the place I worked at was just a piece of shit. And I drove off with it in the back of my
Did
work
it just
truck.
tear it off, or what happened? Was there still part in your car that stayed in?
That little handle.
They have safety nozzles.
They got the brake. They got the breakaway.
Yes, it ripped right off, and it got fixed pretty quickly. But I was like, oh my God! And now, and this has been 6 or 7 years ago now.
Right.
And I still, every single time I fill up gas, I look before, and I know that I have taken it out and put it back on. But before I drive away, I'm like, what if someone put it back in? And I'm like looking, and I'm like double check. I did.
People will sometimes break in and just put
I'm
a
like
gas
double
on
checking.
it.
One of your many fans is just going to do that.
Yeah, I'm like double checking that it didn't somehow jump back out and back into my car, because I'm like, it happening at work. Thank God it was at work. Who fucking cares? Like, I don't give a shit that those people knew. At a gas station? Oh God.
No, so
Humiliation.
it's when you're on the highway and everybody's like that dumbass with the gas thing sticking out.
With
Yeah,
the
there's
thing
a fucking
sticking out.
nozzle hanging out.
Keep driving.
Oh my God.
This is my driving face.
Your eyes are closed?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's much like his.
Your eyes are closed.
Oh, my positive walk. Becca. This is my positive walking style. When I'm having a good day, that's how you'll see me walking.
There's a little ditty that plays in your head.
Yeah.
Today, when he was just rattling up the cash register because it was so busy.
Yes. Becca, I've got a question for you, and this is getting off topic here. We hate when we get off topic, but Foz used to do, this would drive me crazy. When he would drive, and we'd have to go to gas, because we'd, of course, drive around for barrel picks. You're driving to Kentucky or Wisconsin, you're going to have to stop and get gas eventually. When I get gas, I always, pull over and I get gas, and I stand there at the pump and I put it in. Even if I let the manual thing in there, I wait for it to turn off, and then I put it away and all that. He would literally get out of his car, open up the gas thing, turn it on, hit the notch to keep it flowing, and just walk in. That would never work for me. That thing would click off after like 5 seconds. That thing stops for me all the time. I put it on and I'm trying to fill it up and I'm standing there. It clicks off. I'm like, shit, got to turn it back on. It's still going. That would bother me. It never, by the way, didn't work for him. So maybe I don't know how to use a gas pump. I don't know.
He was a scofflaw because there's a law that says you gotta be within X number of feet.
Not
of the
Foz.
pump.
No, he did.
He was a scofflaw?
He's just going to get snacks.
Let's just clarify that
snacks.
that's the difference between positive thinking and negative thinking.
Yes.
Jim was purely in the positive about that. He goes, it's gonna fill. It's fine. You are like it's gonna stop filling. And so it's like, you don't believe in me. Yeah. I am gonna stop. And so maybe if you just believed in it, it would still fill. Because I always walk away from it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Unless it's a super busy unless it's a busy gas station, in which case I wait to fill and then I pull up so I'm not stopping anything.
That bothered me. The other thing that bothers me is Bo Cumberland has a policy. No matter what, we went to one of those places that has 100 gas pumps, and literally we were the only people. It wasn't Buc-ee's, but it was like a Buc-ee's. I don't know, it was a Love's or so. It was a huge one, but it was one of the mega ones, and. Bo would do this every time. He'd always get gas and then pull up, and I'd be like, "Fuck it, just go in." I mean, you get your time there. But then we go to one that has like 100, and we're the only ones there, and he still pulls up. And I'm like, "So you think there's going to be 100 people that come in here and take up all these gas pumps?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's just the polite thing to do." Like
polite.
The polite thing to do.
I don't think it's the polite thing to do unless it's super busy and it's like if you go to that gas station by your house there in Sparta. Oh yeah, you couldn't leave it there. I mean,
you gotta pull up.
Yeah, you gotta go out of there. Yeah, he would.
He'll
just go in.
There's
too many people.
He'll stand there, let it finish, put it back out, and then leave the vehicle there.
Sure, he doesn't care.
See, if you at least leave it in, then people go, they're still filling gas.
It's filling.
You pull that thing out, that is rude.
Right.
You pull that out, put it up, and then walk in and you're just leaving your car there?
It's like, I'm Royce Neal.
That is horrible.
It's like, I'm Royce Neal.
But you leave it in there and you're still filling gas.
Right.
I do get a little bit, like, it depends on where I'm at though, but it's purely like where you're at policy, I think. Like if it's a busy gas station, you fill, you move.
I would just get some
backing up.
I don't think Bo's polite anything. And he's like gas station polite. Anything else in life, he's not polite at all. But something at gas stations, he's super polite. I don't want anybody to have to wait while I'm in getting my snacks. Oh, really? So you're polite about that? Blows up my bathroom at the hotel.
Bo is polite. He's not nice.
Yep. See, there's a difference. But no, I'm kind of like with Royce on that because like I'm not going to pull into a parking spot I have to back out of. That's wildly inconvenient. I hate backing out. I'm just going to stay at the pump I can pull out of. Why would I try to back up and inconvenience myself? I won't be doing that. Absolutely not.
Okay.
And no one wants you to back out.
No, they don't. They really don't.
No.
That's a good point.
That's
Doing
true.
you a favor.
Makes a
So.
good point.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about backing in, the people that back into the spots no matter what. It doesn't make any sense to me. We have an empty parking lot sometimes and people back in. Just pull through. If you want to be where you can just get out, just pull through. Do the pull through.
But you don't understand the point of backing in?
No, I don't understand the point of backing in.
At no point?
There could be, you could make a case where there's sometimes yes, but general everyday life when our parking lot's empty and someone pulls up and then they back in, I don't understand that. I don't understand backing in 98% of the time. And then I saw there's a stat. Well, backing up, 35% more accidents occur when you're backing up. Okay, you're backing up starting out versus the going. You're backing up either way, right?
But usually, there's not as much.
I could pull the old safety discussion here,
There's
but it's
no
all
safety
about,
discussion.
it's all about the frame of mind.
No, he's
frame of mind. Okay,
We're
so
an electric.
If you're leaving in a rush, you're trying to back up to get out because I worked oil field for 10 years of my life, and we were absolutely required to back up every single time we parked somewhere because if something was to light on fire, explosions happened, you needed to just be able to scream out of your spot.
You got to bail
back
out of there. It's like
and
I
Friday.
don't think people are doing that at the ABV Barrel
And then
Shop.
be running over people as you're backing up.
Yeah,
and
I don't think they work in the oil
there.
field. I don't think they all work in the oil field.
Okay, no. So they're not doing that at the ABV Barrel Shop. They're not doing it at the grocery store. I see it at my grocery store all the time. I'm like,
there's some that are weird.
huge
There's some
trucks.
times that it's like,
if
what are you doing?
Drive your truck, don't drive it. Why?
I will say, let me make this argument with a truck. It is easier to back up a truck into a parking spot than it is to pull into a parking spot with a truck because of how they turn. It's not as easy to do.
But it's
so if you're but not at Steve's shop.
Or when the parking lot's empty.
Or at the parking lot's empty. I agree with that.
Just pull through.
In general,
Pulling through is the best answer.
Area, backing up a truck is much easier than pulling into a spot because of how trucks back up or how they turn into spots. It's not fucking easy. And so backing up into a spot when you're in like a parking garage, places where it's tight parking, you need to back your truck up because you cannot pull in because of how large it is.
Right.
Jackasses. Because
when you're just being a jackass to be a jackass.
Fucking mad. I'm just like, just fucking pull in the goddamn spot. And I'm just like, oh no, you got to show off and back in.
This is why if I get elected to president, you will have to make a case why you have to have a truck. You're going to get a sedan. Unless you can make the argument, and I'm not saying everybody, for my work, I'm a contractor. I can't. No, I'm not taking that away from you. You can make the argument. I get that. The other people.
I need a truck because I'm cool as hell.
Okay, you're not going to get it. No. I'm sorry, Jeff.
What?
You're going to be in a sedan.
Cool as.
You're going to be in a Taurus. You're like, they don't even make those.
I had a Taurus once upon a time.
Jeff, you're approved to get a Taurus. That's it.
Steve's gonna decide. He's gonna be the dictator.
I'm the president, and I'm getting down to that level.
The dictator of the United States.
No.
And Steve's gonna pick out every single person's
People
vehicle.
need this.
All right, come ahead.
Right.
Steve, what am I?
But Steve, I'm wearing a hat. I'm cool. I get a truck.
No, you get a Taurus.
No.
Son of a.
What are you? You're like the Hogwarts sorting hat. What are you giving me?
McNew gets a VW.
Little bus.
Gets a little daisy on the dashboard
with the thing.
What do I get?
Can I get at least?
Pick well. You're sitting next to me.
Can I get the convertible?
Pick well, Steve.
Okay. Becca gets a Honda Civic.
Oh my God! There's the punch. There's the okay. The over under was 3. There's one tonight.
There it is. It happened
there
on
was
show
one
5.
tonight.
It happened on show 5.
We got a lot. We got a lot of show left, but
yeah.
We haven't even drank yet.
Oh God!
We haven't even answered the question yet.
Yeah, right. We got to go around with the question. What's something that?
What was our question?
What is the question?
Irrational
fear.
Oh yeah,
I gave it.
You did. No, you're good. You're good. But you're the only one.
You gave 2.
We got diverted because of you, though. Kathy, Why
My rational fear is being on a podcast that goes to shit for 20 minutes.
2 in a row.
Before anyone gets to hear what the podcast is about.
It's about nothing.
It's a
No,
show
it's never about me.
Nothing.
It's not about nothing. That's not taking
Right.
away from the
It's
damn
all
thing.
about nothing.
All right. Jeff, any irrational fear?
That's a hard question, but yeah, I have an irrational fear of drowning.
Oh, okay.
And 1, I used to be a lifeguard.
Oh, God.
2, I have a built-in fucking inner tube around my belly, which is my belly.
Okay.
And 3, I don't go swimming anymore. So when the hell am I going to drown? But that's still a fear of mine. That's how I
Still
go.
fear you're going to drown.
Yeah,
Steve,
that
what's
is
your
it.
irrational fear?
I'm just, my whole life is an irrational fear. That's
I'm
where I
on
live
fire.
every day.
Steve's just scared.
Yeah, I have an irrational. I think that everyone hates me. I have a problem because I just assume that everyone hates me. And I tell you what, my everyday living, it seems to live up to that. I mean, God forbid I forget a comma in a fucking newsletter and someone's like, what the fuck? I don't understand what you mean. Every fucking thing, people just drive home the point that everyone hates me. So yes, that's, I guess, an irrational fear. Maybe it's not. Maybe they actually do hate me.
I
so
think it's a
irrational.
rational fear.
I think it's
You
rational
need to
because
know
I
how
do
you're
think-
going to deal with it.
I think everyone hates me. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
And
See,
Yeah.
that's
Guys, Bruce puts out a video today, and some guys, that guy's got moronic glasses on. I said, excuse me, sir. I guess you didn't know I'm going to read the fucking comments on Bruzel's video. I said, excuse me, sir. You meant to say iconic, right?
Iconic.
Yeah, iconic. Moronic. What the fuck are moronic glasses? I don't even know this guy. Why the fuck does he hate me?
Pink
It's just-
Santa
everyone
Claus
hates me in
glasses
my
or
life.
whatever.
And I try to do things.
He just hates your glasses.
Right. That guy hates me because of my glasses.
They're iconic glasses.
Right. I tell you what,
You even have them on an ornament for your Christmas tree.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I have a picture of Becca right there. It's right by my
well,
it's right by my podcasting area every day. Becca and Ashley McGee
no.
with their
See-
Sears photos.
JC Penny
Oh,
photo.
pennies. Oh,
JC
yeah.
Penny.
Oh, those are so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
nice. It's nice.
It just sits right next to Steve,
It does. That's where
smiling
it's
at him every day.
That's where it's at. Right
Steve, J.C. Penney sponsors the Thursday night football game after party on Prime Video. I didn't even know J.C. Penney still existed.
there.
I don't
They
even
money
know what
to
the
sponsor
after
something like
party
that?
on Prime Video
They're
is.
paying a lot.
After
like
the
what?
NFL games.
Who goes to J.C. Penney's? All right, we're going to go around this. We got another question. Give me the last time, and again, you can estimate. When's the last time you walked into a J.C. Penney store? I'll go
Take that
first.
photo.
I'll go. Oh, so you're probably going to be the newest one. I would say the last time I went into a J.C. Penney's had to be at least 30 years ago. I've done 30 years ago, J.C. Penney's.
Oh, so Steve, I will admit, when I lived in balmy South Dakota, there was a J.C. Penney 45 miles, and that's where I bought all my Dockers because they always had my size.
What, the balloon seat, the 48 waist in the balloon seat?
Yes, exactly. They had the big and tall section. But it's been 8 years. It's 8 years for me.
Yeah, it's been.
I thought they did.
30
I thought they
years for me.
disappeared.
The only reason I went to the Pennies because it was at South County Mall. That was at the main entrance. You had to walk through there. You'd have to.
You
cut
had
through.
to.
You had to cut through Pennies. You had no choice. I never did shopped at Pennies.
I'm just going to say this isn't a topic. Let's move on.
No, you're not in charge here.
Yeah, you're not in charge yet,
You know what that means? She was at Pennies last week.
right?
She gets all that fashionable clothes she has. That's not buying itself. That's from Pennies.
Oh my!
McDo, when's the last time you've been at Pennies?
So the last time I had like a real job, like 2018, because I like needed blazers, and they had them for like really always on like.
Oh my God! Where do I get a
So,
blazer?
like,
Where can I
She's
get a blazer?
telling us all of this while she has skeleton hands
you know,
clutching her.
you know,
And those things are still throwing me off tonight.
I
a
know.
lot can change in 6 years. I used to like wear blazers and nice clothes to work, and now I have skeleton hands on my boobs. A lot changes.
A lot changes. Yeah. So Becca, it's been 8 years for you. So Kathy wins. She was there last week. So there you go. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink.
Holy hell, we haven't drank yet?
We
No,
have
we
not.
haven't drank yet. No,
Okay, I'm ready.
We're just at the beginnings of this show, really.
Please pick KK first, because she needs a drink. She's tired.
KK, go ahead. What do you got?
I'm going to open up this Planters that I've been drinking for the last 20 minutes.
Sounds like the anti-pop.
Because I drank the whole bottle during whatever that was.
I mean, you're on the show. You should be happy.
I'm very pleased to be on the show.
Okay, she's thrilled.
I'm pleased that you're here.
Becca, what do you got?
I've got a very poorly labeled butterscotch glow. There's no front fucking label.
Yeah, there's no front label on there.
There ain't no label. But butterscotch glow from Neely Family Distillery, which you wouldn't know because there's not a fucking label on
it. Okay. No, equal table as pop there. So Kathy's got the lead. I don't know what's going on there. Oh God.
Becca left.
But she disappeared.
Becca left. She's putting that back. I'll go next. I've got Four Roses OBSK. This is a single barrel OBSK. Swat on the set.
Ooh. Oh my God!
Not a lot going on.
Shit show.
What is going on tonight?
I've got the lead. right now. McNew's next.
I have a High West double rye.
High West.
High West double. What the fuck up?
That was kind of cute. She's got
That's
the lead.
our winner.
Oh no, Jeff's gotta go yet. Jeff's gotta go. That's not.
No, and you know what? I don't even care what this cork pop sounds like because I have Hidden Barn Batch 23B.
Whoa! Woo! That's a small batch.
It's a small batch. There was 55 barrels.
22.
22. It's twice as many as normal, or maybe even a little more. Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, McNew wins.
McNew
Cheers.
wins.
Cheers.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're still mailing it in. We'll do that in just a few.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are mailing it in for the Day of the Dead.
Or, as others say,
Dia de los Muertos.
Nachos, muchos nachos. Hey, I'm just gonna say I am in the spirit of tonight's theme because I am smoking a Deadwood Cigar Company Sweet Jane Dia de los Muertos version cigar, Day of the Dead.
Oh,
and I do not smoke
fancy.
Deadwood because they're all infused and they're sweet. But you know what?
For the
I'm
show,
sucking it up for you.
For the
and
show,
the fans of this show.
The fans.
What a guy.
It's about the fans.
It's about the
fans.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing this for the fans.
KK, what do you want to talk about?
No, McDo, I thought you said you had a topic. We better
No, but she's mad at us because we are crazy and she wants to talk about
she's got a topic.
He's not mad. Kathy's happy as could be.
That's happy Kathy face right there.
No,
Are we talking about what I want to talk about?
yeah.
We're talking about what we're going to talk about.
That's how we're talking.
That's a Danny.
Before you text me.
No. I just need to bring up my notes.
Okay, she's got notes. We're gonna have a show because
Glasses are going on.
Okay.
That's prep work.
Hair's going behind the ear.
All right. So mass timber is a wood that is laminated into large, structurally sound pieces. Big skyscrapers.
Is this the man who structurally fixed it?
I would like them.
I'll mute us. Don't worry.
Go ahead, Kathy.
KK, I'm here with you.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
We're in it to win it, Kathy.
Oh, fuck you all.
KK, I'm with you.
Okay, so there is a company that takes wood and they laminate.
Hey now.
Kathy, I am actively listening to you.
Steve's running its screen.
I want to know what
We're
this
listening.
is. I'm excited to hear about your wood.
She said wood. She said wood.
Okay, so there are companies that are taking
Hold on, I gotta laminate my wood.
Okay, so steel skyscrapers.
Hey, buddy, did you laminate that wood?
Yes. Steel skyscrapers.
They don't use wood.
I didn't think that.
But now they are going to use wood because they're going to laminate the wood into skyscrapers, and that's going to take wood away from barrels.
Oh,
they're going to use oak.
Yeah, is it going to be oak wood?
Oh, I don't know, Jeff. I'm not listening to you anymore.
You're
rude.
Wait a minute. I said
no,
I'm with
you're
you,
rude. Silence.
Oh, the secret's out. Jeff's an asshole.
Yeah, you did the hate
So
at an
there are
appropriate time.
people that are taking wood and they're turning them into skyscrapers because they laminate it. And they make it stronger and it can stay up taller.
Why would you want to switch from steel to wood?
Right.
Yeah, no. So if I worked
Is
in
there
a
a steel shortage?
Yeah, no, if I worked in a building and they said, "Oh yeah, it's an all wood skyscraper,"
I wouldn't want to be in it.
It's
first
laminated
on
wood,
the
though.
floor. I'm not
The
going
wood's
to
okay, fine. The wood is
The
laminated.
plastic thing.
Yeah, it's got the plastic.
They're just putting it through that little thing.
Right. Yeah.
No, put me in a steel skyscraper or don't put me in one at all. I'm not trusting the wood. It's just going to snap in a storm.
Why would I want a wood skyscraper?
Not why would why?
It's laminated. What
Right.
the fuck?
No, I don't.
Here's the problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're taking the wood away from our barrels.
When I was
that we
10, my
need.
dad laminated my social security card. I went to the DMV and
Yeah.
they said it's null and void. I don't even know if I'm a U.S.
Yeah.
fucking citizen anymore. I don't have a social security card anymore. They're like, this is no good. Yeah, it's useless.
He
I'm like, my dad
laminated
did
the
it when I was
original.
10. And I brought this up here before and used it, and it was fine. I mean, I'm 56 years old. I made it this far. They're
I'm
like,
calling.
no.
I'm calling ICE.
Yeah. This may be my last show. They may come pick me up.
Steve's out.
They may come pick me up.
Steve's out.
Yeah. They'll be like,
You know
okay,
what?
so show us a social security card. I'll be like, I pull out that's laminated, buddy.
It's fake.
Yeah, it's fake. It's got my 10-year-old signature on there. Yeah.
Right.
It's swoopy. Yeah, it's very swoopy because I try because my mom's like, you got to do this seriously. You know, this is a social security card.
No, you're
I
swoopy.
do it.
No,
My dad's
you're
like, I can preserve
swoopy.
this. He gets this new laminator, for Christmas. So he's like laminating everything. He laminates some wood for a skyscraper and laminated my social security card.
No, so that's the thing though, Steve. The signature on your social security card, my writing's already shit as an adult. I think I signed mine at 13. Can you imagine what this looks like?
Right.
It does not look like a real human being signed my card.
Oh my God, you guys think this is a real issue. Thank you.
KK, I want to bring this back. I want to bring it. How tall are these skyscrapers with the laminated
lying
wood?
this whole time?
No, it's a real issue, but I didn't think you guys would think it was serious.
How can you say it's a real issue, but it's not serious?
Right.
Is it an issue or it's not an issue? What is it?
The only serious thing is she called me an asshole.
Yeah.
You called yourself an asshole.
Oh, that's right. Well, she's right. But that's serious.
By chance, she was right, but that doesn't make it right for her to say.
She didn't say it. He did.
Oh, she said
It's
I'm
unheard of.
something. I don't know.
She
it's all on tape.
sparked him to say that.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Why would you make a skyscraper out of freaking wood? Okay,
It's laminated.
so at the
Because
at
it's
the
laminated.
I
At
hope
the
that this is the
closest
first show that a
what-
bunch of people listen to.
Oh yeah, this is a
what kind of amusement parks do you guys have near you? You got a Six Flags or something?
Yeah.
We have
Laminate.
my closest is Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, and they have they're called the Beast, and then they had one called Son of the Beast, which I think they shut down because maybe somebody died or got hurt.
Sure.
But they were wooden coasters, which sound fucking
Unlaminated, by the way.
They're
Yes, they weren't laminated.
They weren't laminated.
but they beat the shit while you were on them. They're not fun. I don't know why people want a wooden coaster. It's not a good
There's, yeah, that's what I was going to get to. The Valley Fair in Chanhassen by Minneapolis.
Sure,
They've got this old one, this wooden roller coaster,
Okay.
and the whole thing the whole thing moves when you're in it, and it's
and it makes the worst creaking noise. I'm like, are we going to survive, or are we just going to like fall through because the weight of the cars are too much for the wood? Like it's a risk.
My second biggest irrational fear is like that thing's gonna break when I'm on it, and I haven't been on it in 15 years.
There was a water park in New Jersey. This was back in like the 40s or something, and they had built a loop-de, like a slide that had a loop in it, right? And it was just some guy was drunk and wrote and like made it up in like in a bar, and he like wrote, he was like, oh, it'd be cool to put a loop in it, and so they put it in there, and then they told all the kids that worked at this water park, we'll pay you $100 to test it out. And so the first ones go down, they come out and they're like bruised up, they're like missing teeth.
Oh God.
And they're like, oh, okay, well, we need to probably put like some padding in the thing. And so they put padding at the top of it, right? Because they were smacking their heads and losing their teeth. And then they sent some more kids down this loop-de-loop, and more kids lost their teeth. But then the next ones that came out with their with the padding in there, they kept, I mean, all like they had all these like lacerations everywhere. And so they went and opened it up again to see what had happened. And when they put the padding in, it took the teeth, and the teeth kept on scraping people as they were going through the loop.
Oh my God.
Oh God, yeah.
Secondary bites.
Yeah.
Fuck
Was
yeah.
it Action Adventure Park? Like, did you guys watch that documentary? It was like Action Adventure Park got shut down because so many people got injured because their safety standards were non-existent. Sounds like that. I think it was like a New Jersey park. But
Steve, you should do a movie about that documentary.
Maybe you should do some like true crime ones.
Maybe.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
What I love about this is that you and Becca Sue are sitting right next to each other.
We are.
Sure.
We are. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like it's you really
A real clink.
big cheers.
We're next to each other. Yeah.
What's
And I haven't even seen her do the one cheek sneak hardly at all tonight.
Right. Well, yeah. In mixed company, she never does it.
Yeah.
There was that one time on that one show, she let one.
Right.
Let one slip out.
Inside joke.
Yeah, it happened. Remember that?
I've never done that.
We use it as a bumper now.
It's a bumper.
It's a bumper.
It was a motorcycle. I swear to God.
Oh, all the the motorcycles go.
Yeah, that's what you said. It was a motorcycle. Sure.
Yeah.
She sweared to God.
The same time she happened to shift, a motorcycle happened to be driving by. That was loud enough for us to hear
Amazing.
on the podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So happy
What
I
are the-
do this.
What are the chances?
So
Becca,
blessed.
So blessed.
So happy
Becca-
I drove from fucking Kentucky
Oh, here we
to
go.
help
It all
Steve
comes down
out.
to this. It all comes out. It always circles back
Here's
to
the
that.
thing.
doesn't it?
You should never ask for favors.
Why?
Here's
That
the
means
thing.
that you're gonna owe me a favor forever now, and you'll never know
Forever?
when it comes back.
Huh?
It's gonna be big.
That's going to be a big one.
Probably not, but
Wait for it.
It should be big.
It could be. It could be.
my grandpa has told me don't ever accept favors from or never do favors for anyone, and I was like, what do you mean? Because he was a cop, and
Well,
some mobster was like,
Whoa.
oh,
Oh,
just
yeah.
go down, I'll
Yeah,
I'll
just-
pay
just-
for your hotel, it'll be fine. He's like, I never accepted that because it meant I was gonna owe them one. And
Yeah,
so
just
I never-
carry this bag for us to.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're nice.
yeah, just do this.
Yeah. The New York cop, you don't want to do that.
No.
So,
Absolutely not.
did we do 5 shows?
We
This
did.
is it. This
This
is
is it.
4.5.
I think we've got enough out of the this one as we can. I think we did good. 5 shows.
It's not a Labor Day version, but it's
People said it couldn't be done, and here we are. We did it.
We did it.
Kathy
not
kept
good.
it together. Kathy kept it together as always.
Thank God. we had Kathy.
Peter, boys.
Yeah.
She didn't
Cheers to
give up on us.
Kathy. Yeah. She didn't give
Cheers,
It's
up.
not
Kathy.
good.
Thanks for not giving up to us. Yeah.
clink.
All right. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me smoking limited edition Day of the Dead cigars on Instagram, Facebook, and the Cigar Dojo. Jeff and Dreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
KK,
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastring.
Miss Becca Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, McNew.
I'm on Instagram at McNew, ABV.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows. Maybe you want to hear a Labor Day show? Kathy. Ryan Thompson will be doing this sort of things. Come on, Sid. The ABV Barrel Shop. Beck will be working once a month on Saturdays. We'll see her. So fun stuff. There you go. Mick, do anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask that you please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Friday, so I have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.